alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you, my dear students, grade 5 students? Welcome to English class with your teacher, Mr. Ahmed, and we are going to continue module 10 about friendship. This week, we are going to study our world parts 1 and 2, and also top stars before that, part 1 and 2. So, the learning objectives or the expected outcome for this week. We will learn new words and the structures. This is very important, or the most important thing actually that I will focus on. Also, we'll talk about with friends, make requests, offer or refuse help, talk about the future, and make predictions using the structure well. Uh, Starting with, we will start with the vocabs with some new words. The first one is this kind of puzzle. Yeah, the jigsaw puzzle, and it's a noun. After that, we have the famous pyramids of Egypt, of Giza. Inside the pyramid, outside the pyramid, inside in, outside out. Also focusing on the word outside, the preposition. The boy is outside. Yeah. Very important structure, the word come. Verb come. It's past is came, by the way. Come along. It means go somewhere, go to any place with someone, like you go to a friend, or go with a friend, rather say, go with a friend to a place. Like Fahd decided to come along with me to the cafe. So he will accompany you, he will come with you. Come back means return. This is easy. This is, I suppose that you know it. Come back means return. I hope my cousin will come back one day. Maybe he is traveling or something like that. Come round means visit someone in their house. So if your friend visits you in your house, this means that your friend came round. Again, come round means to visit you in your house. Do you want to come round and play chess later, or watch TV, or play Sonic games? Next, we have an activity in workbook in page 102. Read and complete from the word box. We have the word come round, outside, jigsaw puzzle. Number one, let's meet the shopping center at 10 o'clock on Saturday. Here, I think yes, very good. Let's meet outside the shopping center. Two, will you tonight? My parents are going out and I don't want to stay home alone, so he is inviting him to go to his house. It means, will you come round tonight? Three, my granddad and I did, if you remember from the first semester, we studied something like that about activities, doing a puzzle. So my granddad and I did a jigsaw puzzle last night. It had 1,000 pieces. Here you go. Let's eat outside. Will you come around? My granddad and I did a jigsaw puzzle. Next, we have a very important structure. Interrogative using will. Interrogative means asking a question. Asking someone, will you? Mostly it will be about help, asking for help. See, I have to study for the test, but it's hard. Will you please help me? This is asking for help. Future will can be used in questions to make requests. You are requesting for help. Requesting is help. Remember this. In your student book, page 117, you will see this box, this look box. This is very important. Will you please help me with my homework? If accepting, say, of course I will. If refusing, say, I'm sorry, I can't. This is a polite way to say it. To make requests and to offer or refuse help, say, like this woman that is carrying a lot of bags. Will you please help me carry these bags? This man, if he accepts, he would say, of course I will. If he can't or refuses, he says, I'm sorry, I can't. See, to make request, to ask for help. Will you bring me a cup of coffee, please? Of course I will. I'm sorry, I can't. This is if you refuse. But remember, will you bring, not bringing, not brings, not brought. Will you bring? Remember, after will, we put the verb in the infinitive form. Another one, will you please help me water the plants? If yes, and you accept, say, of course I will, or yes, I will. If refusing in a polite manner, say, I'm sorry, I can't. Will you please help me set the table, arrange the table? Mhm. If you can, and if you accept the offer, of course I will. If you refuse, if you can't, say, I'm sorry, I can't. This is better than saying, no, I will not. This is a more polite way. Next, we have more vocabs. This one is about our world. Here we have, yes, what everybody has on his mobile phone. Yes, app. Actually, the word app, app, is short for application. App, like we have many apps on our mobile phones. Next, we have spill or spill. This word is mostly used with liquids. Liquids like tea, coffee, juice, water, anything like that, fluids or liquids. Spill means fall off the cup or the glass. Spill, spilled. Be careful, you spilled the coffee on the table, like you see in the picture. Next, we have the word empty. Empty actually is the opposite of full. So empty means not full, nothing. Like this box, do you see anything inside? No. So what is the word in English? Say this box is empty. Good. This is an empty box. We can put all things in it. Striped. This word is very important to describe things, describe fabric, clothes, and stuff like that. The most famous striped thing is the zebra. See these black lines, these black straight lines, they are striped. What is the animal that is striped? Of course, it's the zebra, striped animal. Next, we have like the cheetah. The cheetah has small brown and round dots or spots. So we say it's spotted. See, this dress, this blouse is spotted. Do you like spotted clothes? Yeah, sort of. Let's apply that in workbook, and we have an activity in workbook page 103, activity 1. Find the words from the lesson in the guide, then label the pictures. Let's label the picture first. Number 1, of course, it's ab. Number 2, it's spill, spilling water, spilling tea in this case. Number 3, see, small round dots, spots, so it's spot. Number 4, pointing to the glass that has no water at all. It's empty glass. 5, these straight lines, this black line, these are straight. And see, I found them in the grid. Next, we have another structure using will again. This time, we are going to make a prediction about future. Making a prediction means you make a guess. You think what will happen in the future. Maybe tomorrow, next week, next month, 2023, 2030, in general, in the future. So, make a prediction about today's match between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Say, I think Real Madrid will win, or I think Barcelona will win. I think Karim Benzema will score. I think. So you are making a prediction by saying what will happen in the future, or thinking what will happen in the future. Uh, what changes will you imagine in the near future, or what changes do you imagine in the near future? If you are talking about the future, you must use the word will. Say, I think we will have flying cars, or people will move to live on Mars. Like say, I think we will live in Mars planet. Remember, after will we put the verb in the infinitive. Will have, not will has, Not will had, not will having, it will have. Also, don't put to. I think we will live, not living, not lived, not lives. Okay, it will live. Put infinitive. Uh, some more examples. What do you think a robot can do in the future? I think robots now do exist, but their functions are limited. But in the future, I think it will be more. We will expect more. So I think it will drive cars, maybe. Who knows? I think it will cook food, also maybe. Who knows? I think it will teach students, and I will be jobless, maybe. These are some examples about the robot. Also, in student book, page 119, you will see this lookbox, very important. Read it carefully because it summarizes all the structures that you have in your book. I think we will have flying cars in the future. I think this is making prediction. I will go to the amusement park next Saturday. Will you go on the big wheel? Maybe I will. So using will about future prediction. Remember, I think plus future will plus verb in infinitive makes a prediction. To make predictions, I think they will buy sandwiches. See, they are hurrying to the sandwich shop, so it's easy to guess what they are going to do. I think they will buy sandwiches. Thank you, grade 5. That's it. That's all. Thank you for listening and for watching. Take care of yourselves and see you soon.